Looks inside for Jamie Vardy. No, it's Maddison who controls well and bangs it in. And let's go, guys. In the 94th minute, we've managed to equalize and we at least get a point off this. Completely deserved. Sees Wilfried Zaha now. Zaha does brilliantly. Wilfried Zaha stops it on that right foot. Oh, brilliantly done by Wilfried Zaha. That is the reason why we've signed him, as he puts us into the lead. So here we are back again with another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. This is episode number 10. Last episode we got done with all our transfer business. It was the transfer deadline day and it's been a very successful January transfer window for us. We signed Timo Werner and Toby Alderweireld on, of course, a pre-contract, and apart from that we sealed the deal of Wilfried Zaha. So our transfer business has been on point so far. With all that aside, our focus now is completely on the Premier League and the FA Cup. Right now we are 5th in the league. Hopefully in this episode we can continue winning to apply more pressure on all the top 4 teams. Finishing in a Champions League spot would be unbelievable. We've definitely got some exciting games in this episode, especially this one against Man City at the King Power Stadium. It's going to be a huge game in the Premier League for us, and also we've got an FA Cup game against Fulham, the round of 16, so tough games coming up soon. So if you guys are enjoying the Leicester City Career Mode series, let's keep the support coming in. 2,000 likes once again would be absolutely brilliant. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. It is time for yet another press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions in the videos, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day, Iheanacho is actually very underrated. Do you think that he deserves some more chances in the Premier League, as he showed some influential performances so far in the FA Cup? Honestly, he deserves more chances because he scored 3 times in 2 FA Cup games and he's been brilliant for us. The thing is, Jamie Vardy is firing goals left, right and center. 21 goals in 24 games. It doesn't really make sense benching Vardy at the moment for Iheanacho, but I'm going to continue using Iheanacho in the FA Cup and occasionally we might give him the Premier League game, but I'm really happy with how Iheanacho is playing so far this season. Next question, who is your favorite player in this Leicester City Career Mode? That's actually a tough question. It's between 2 players, Jamie Vardy and James Maddison. But at the moment I'm leaning towards Maddison because I'm enjoying him so much in game. His shooting feels brilliant. He's got a very good long shot on him as well. His dribbling feels amazing. He can take free kicks as well. And that's why at the moment he's probably my favorite player. I'm having a lot of fun with him and I'm hoping we can keep that up. And also, let me know which player you guys are enjoying to watch in this Leicester City Career Mode. Let me know your favorite player down in the comment section below. Next question, Tielemans cannot get enough praise in this series. What is your take on him? I mean, he's one of my favorite midfielders I've used so far in FIFA 20, and you guys know I've used some quality midfielders, the likes of Arthur, De Jong, but Tielemans, man, he feels brilliant in game. He's got potential as well to continue to improve, and in 23 Premier League games so far, he scored 8 times and also grabbed 8 assists, and he literally helps us control games so often. The reason why Jamie Vardy has been scoring so many goals, you've got to hand it to Tielemans because he just controls the midfield, sprays the ball left, right or even through balls to Jamie Vardy. He's literally the controller of our team, and that's why, man, you can't really give him enough praise, as you said, because Tielemans is just brilliant in this game and I'm loving using him. Our midfield, man, of Tielemans, Maddison and Ndidi is just insane. And that's the press conference done. Let's move on. Our most expensive signing to date, Wilfried Zaha, 35 million from, of course, Crystal Palace. For the first time in this series, wins the Player of the Episode award. He was superb in the last one, scored once and also grabbed a couple of assists, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your Player of the Episode. Here's a quick look at our season goals. Definitely looking forward to making some progress in this episode. If we beat Man City in this one, we'll complete the Giant Killers challenge, which would be brilliant. 4 goals from Jamie Vardy and we're done with that objective as well. Hopefully we see a few goals from Maddison and Tielemans as well. Also, we're actually doing really well for the Maguire Who challenge, which is hilarious. We've conceded less goals than Man United, which is amazing. Take a look at this, guys. Manchester United, after signing Harry Maguire from us, they are 10th in the Premier League. They've conceded 31 goals, whereas we've conceded only 25. So it literally is Maguire, who, as we've got a better defensive record than Manchester United, which is actually hilarious. For now though, we've got to focus on this upcoming game against Wolves as we play them away from home. They're always a tricky opponent to face. They're 8th in the Premier League. We've got to keep putting pressure on the top 4 teams, so I'm hoping we can beat Wolves. Does your team have what it takes to keep this momentum going and to finish in, of course, a Champions League or a Europa League spot? I'm just going to say it's our responsibility to try. We're already in a Europa League spot. Champions League's going to be difficult, but I'm hoping we'll be playing European football next season. Not really making too many changes for this one against Wolves because we know they're a good team. We're playing away as well, so I've gone with a very strong team. We've got the likes of Twanzebe playing though because I feel like his added pace could certainly help. Maddison, Vardy, Ayoze Perez, Wilfried Zaha all starting. Let's go out there and get the result against Wolves in the Prem. Or Jamie Vardy could already be through on goal. He gets the shot off. Rui Patricio making a big save early on. Within 3 minutes, we're already creating chances. That's brilliant. Vardy looks to turn inside and out. Vardy gets the shot off, forces another save out of Rui Patricio. If Vardy would have gone down there, we probably would have received a free kick from just outside the box. Corner taking a shot. Now it is Wilfried Zaha. Zaha with a few step overs, opens up some space, shoots, forces a big save. Now it is Soyuncu on the rebound and he misses a relatively easy chance. In these first 10 minutes, we've dominated Wolves. We really should be leading 1-0. Looks like Wolves have finally decided to wake up as they're looking to bring it forward. Now it is Gaston Ramirez. Still with him now. Finds Diego Jota, now to Raul Jimenez, and well, Wolves have taken the lead against us. We're playing away as well. But the thing is, man, this came like literally against the run of play because we were dominating them for the first 15 or so minutes. And suddenly one attack and Wolves are in the lead. We've got a tough job now ahead of us. Maddison looks to open up some space. Looks for Jamie Vardy who turns, shoots, and oh, that's off the post. How unlucky can Jamie Vardy get there? That should be 1-1. Gaston Ramirez on the ball, looks for Ruben Neves who almost scores down the rebound. Gaston Ramirez has a chance, but Twanzebe with a crucial block. Wolves are giving us a tough fight in this one. Wolves once again on the attack. Ruben Neves with a few step overs, finds Raul Jimenez. It comes off the post, but on the rebound, Ruben Neves heads it home. I mean, how did that rebound fall perfectly for Neves? It came off the post and literally landed into Ruben Neves' path and he just had to tap it home. That is such an annoying goal to concede, but I know, to be fair, Raul Jimenez deserved to score from the initial chance, but how did the rebound fall exactly to Neves? So frustrating, and now we're 2-0 down to Wolves. We've got a tough job ahead of us. Gaston Ramirez for Wolves as they look to make it 3-0 now. It's a brilliant cross coming in. How are these rebounds falling straight back to Wolves players? I know Schmeichel pulled off an incredible save there, but the rebound literally fell into Jota's path and we're losing 3-0. This could prove to be our worst defeat of the series so far. Now Jamie Vardy back inside to Tielemans. This could be our chance to get at least one goal back. Yuri Tielemans 1v1. How's the keeper saved that? Jamie Vardy on the rebound, and thankfully that went in off the post. We get ourselves one goal back. There is about 15 to 20 minutes left in this game, so we'll see what happens. But good to see Vardy on the score sheet. Gets it on that right foot of his. Still Wilfried Zaha. Goes inside to Ayoze Perez. Now it is Yuri Tielemans. Big chance, but Wolves make a late interception. Imagine if we could have scored from there. And that's full time. A tough loss to take. We haven't taken an L since a long time, so it feels even worse. But it had to come. We can't really win every single game. Wolves deserve the win. They scored 3 times against us, and I know a lot of them were rebounds, but they did create quite a few chances, especially in that second half. Jamie Vardy got 1 goal back for us, but that wasn't enough at all. And well, we've dropped massive 3 points. How satisfied are you with Zaha? I mean, we've just lost 3-1 to Wolves, and that's the question I get. A bit weird, but he's been great for us, but this wasn't really the game to describe Zaha because he really didn't do much in this one. Where did it go wrong today? I guess it's the fact that we couldn't take the early lead because we created 3 or 4 good chances in the first 15 minutes. We didn't take it, and when you don't take your chances, your opponent is going to punish you, and that's what happened in this game. I'm just going to say the blame is mine. The good thing is we're still in a very comfortable spot in the Premier League, 5th, and of course with 54 points, 2 more than Arsenal. The top 4 dream though is looking highly unlikely because we are 7 points off Chelsea with 12 games to go. We'll see what happens though, but we've got to commend ourselves for being 5th in the Premier League at this stage with all the insane teams that we're competing against. I definitely want to try and bounce back with a win in the Premier League, but it's going to be a tough one because we're facing league leaders Manchester City, and it's never easy facing Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. They're always going to be good. And the last time we played them, though, we managed to beat them. So can we do it again? That's the real question. Hopefully we can. It's always a challenge coming up against Pep's team. Let's see if things work out well for us. The last thing I want is having back-to-back defeats in the Premier League, but it could happen because Manchester City are no pushovers. They're the best team in the league at the moment. They're league leaders and they're going to give us a tough fight. We've got the home advantage though. We're playing in the King Power. Let's hope that works out well for us. Chukwueze starts this one, but apart from that, it's pretty much the same lineup. And also Johnny Evans back in the team. The experience might certainly help defending against the City attackers. So we've got Zaha, Maddison, Tielemans, Vardy all starting. Let's go out there and try and cause an upset. So that's the Man City team we're facing. Doesn't look like they've made any signings or anything of that sort. They've got Sane, Aguero, Bernardo Silva up top. Look at that midfield of KDB, Rodri and Fernandinho. They've got Angelino starting, which is interesting. John Stones, Laporte, Cancelo and Edison at the back. That is an unbelievable City side. Miles ahead of our team. So we're already the underdogs in this game. But last time we played against them, we beat them. Let's hope we can do it again. All the pressure's been coming in from Manchester City. It's been a massive struggle so far. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Looks for the pass into Bernardo Silva. Schmeichel comes out. And it required a lot of bravery to do that. He made a great save in the end. Out wide to Chukwueze. Can he get there inside? Yes, he can. Chukwueze cuts this one back for Jamie Vardy. And Vardy bangs it home. Jamie Vardy scores as Leicester City have taken the lead against Manchester City. Can we beat them for the second time this season? It would be insane. Really happy to see Chukwueze deliver against the big team. A fantastic assist. The way he controlled the ball was superb. The cutback with the outside of his left foot was nice. And then Vardy does what he does best. Score goals. His 23rd goal in the Premier League as we somehow have taken the lead against City. Fernandinho finds Kevin De Bruyne as City look to get back into this game. That's brilliant defending from Johnny Evans. I guess we really missed him in that previous game because so far he's handled Sergio Aguero and co really well. Vardy looks for Maddison. Maddison out wide to Wilfried Zaha. That's a brilliant first touch. Here goes Zaha on the attack. Zaha brings it inside. Wilfried Zaha, absolutely sensational. This is why we've signed him. The pace and the explosive nature of Zaha's ability gives us our second goal of the game. I mean, once he was through, there's no stopping him. There's literally no stopping Zaha. He did the Ronaldo chop inside to open up more space on that right foot and then just bang, curls it home, no problem. Edison can't keep up. And Man City are 2-0 down against us in the first half itself. Where was this Leicester City against Wolves? But anyways, I'm happy we're playing great football here. Pep Guardiola does look furious. 2-0 Leicester. Maddison out wide to Wilfried Zaha. And here we go on the attack. Zaha once again. Wilfried Zaha, brilliantly done, shoots, but this one gets blocked by one of these City defenders. Half-time against Man City, and I couldn't be more happier with our performance because we've dominated City for large parts of this half. We scored twice as well. We've been lethal on the break. Let's just keep this up, and in the second half, hopefully we can nick another goal or possibly just defend well. 3 points here would be huge, especially after that embarrassing defeat we had to Wolves. Fernandinho looks for Kevin De Bruyne. Good ball played back. Fernandinho looks for Aguero. Johnny Evans just booting it away. No nonsense defending from, of course, Evans, which is nice to see. But now in the second half, a lot of pressure coming in from, of course, City. It's Aguero once again on the ball. Now Rodri who shoots back to Sergio Aguero. Evans again, right place, right time. And we get it away. Oh, Sergio Aguero finds Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has a chance to get City back in this game. But Kasper Schmeichel again with another great save. Pep must be furious seeing all these chances go to waste by City. Jamie Vardy with a clever pass into Wilfried Zaha, and this could lead to something. Here goes Zaha on the attack. Wilfried Zaha crossing this one for Chukwueze. What a chance for him. And on the counter-attack, we've made it 3-0 for Leicester City. Wilfried Zaha's pace again coming to fruition. And the cross was inch perfect. Chukwueze, all he had to do was slot it home. And he did that really well with his right foot on the volley. As we make it 3-0 against Man City. We literally played on the counter this entire game with City keeping all the possession in our half. But on the break, when we go forward, we are just so deadly. And we've used that to our full potential in this game, and that's why we're leading 3-0. How have we gone from getting battered by Wolves 3-1 to beating Man City 3-0? It's a bit crazy, but what a performance from us. Attacking wise, we were superb on the counter, and we defended like champions in this game. Johnny Evans, for that matter, was absolutely sensational in this game. I'm so glad we didn't sell him because The guy is a beast. Even though he's not the highest rated player, he doesn't have the best of stats. This was a phenomenal performance from Leicester. To defeat an opponent like Man City and score 3 goals is nothing short of remarkable. Can Leicester keep up these results? We've got to do our best, man. But this season, I think we've done an incredible job against the bigger sides. I think now that was our 5th win against like a top 6 side. So we do complete the Giant Killers objective, which was brilliant. Hang on a minute. Take a look at this. Chelsea have dropped more points, which means the difference between us and them is only 4 points. The top 4 dream might be on. Imagine if we wouldn't have dropped points against Wolves. We would actually be just 1 point off the top 4. That would be nuts, but it is what it is. We are still in contention for a Champions League spot. So a bit of Youth Academy talk. I completely forgot to send Timu to another country to bring us some talents. And you know what? I want to send him to England once again because I do want to have a lot of English talents involved in this series. And so far that hasn't been the case. The only English talent that we've got is Ewan Morgan, who is of course 59 rated at the moment, but he's got a good potential of 76 to 94. He looks very good in game, but I want more English talents because we're playing with Leicester City. We're in England. We need to have a good core of young English talents. So that's the plan. I've sent Timu to, of course, England. Hopefully he'll find me some more quality players. Up next in the Premier League, we've got a trip to Norwich as we play them away at the Carrow Road. I'm not making too many changes to my team. Tuanzebe does start though. We've got Chukwueze as well in the lineup after his brilliant performance against City. Johnny Evans keeps his spot. This is the team we've got. Let's follow that win up against City with yet another win in the Premier League. Norwich playing some really good football here as the cross comes in. Johnny Evans clears it away, but only to another Norwich player as he heads it back into this Jordan guy. Brilliant interception from Ben Chilwell, but so far in this game, Norwich have been good. We've got to be careful. Vardy turns brilliantly, still Vardy. Sees Chukwueze in acres of space. Samuel Chukwueze, he slides it home and let's go. Leicester City make it 1-0 against Norwich. It is fantastic to see Chukwueze in this kind of form. Credit to Jamie Vardy though to find him in that situation. But then the finish of Chukwueze was just so classy. Look at that, slides it past the keeper. 1-0 Leicester City. And we've gotten ourselves the lead at the Carrow Road against Norwich. Indeed, he's getting close to him, but the cross comes in. It's in a dangerous one, and Jordan does score. Norwich back in this game. What a cross from that Norwich winger there. And then the header was brilliant as well. It was all about that cross, though. We couldn't defend that, and well, Norwich are back at level terms in this one. It is 1-1 at the Carrow Road. The good thing is we've got enough time to overturn this scoreline, so let's try and do exactly that. Jordan Ibe on the ball. The goal scorer. Cross comes in. What's going on here? Evans with the block, but the chance might still be on. We need to get it away. Evans does. It's chaos at the back, but man, it's been a tough game. I don't know why do we struggle against these smaller teams a lot in this series, but we've got a chance to win this game. Potentially. Here's Chukwueze. Can't get the shot off, man. That is so annoying. Well defended by Norwich, though. Still Elements looks for a passing option, but there really isn't one. Although Vardy gets there, now it's Maddison. This has got to be a goal, and it is going to be one. James Maddison scores the crucial goal as Leicester City makes it 2-1 against Norwich. What a finish that was from James Maddison. Elements, of course, finding Vardy. Vardy then to Maddison, who did the rest. But what a moment for us in this game, because I thought we were going to drop points again. Thankfully not. James Maddison makes it 2-1. There's still time left in this game. We've got to defend well, but we finally do have the lead. Still Zaha, look at the skills from him, finds Jamie Vardy. Vardy could be scoring yet again. Jamie Vardy cannot stop scoring in the Premier League as he helps us seal this game with the 3rd goal. Leicester City lead 3-1 against Norwich at the Carrow Road. Important 3 points in the bag for us. Wilfried Zaha was brilliant in this attack. Look at that from Zaha. Of course, then he finds Jamie Vardy, who turns, shoots, and bang. Leicester City 3, Norwich 1. Oh, Tuanzebe couldn't get that. Norwich get themselves 1 goal back, and now that Jamie Vardy goal was even more important. Anyways, Norwich now 1 goal back, but I doubt there's enough time for them to get an equalizer. Terrible from Tuanzebe, though. He should have done much better. And that's full time. We get the job done against Norwich. 3-2. Jamie Vardy scored in this one. Chukwueze scored as well. And even Maddison. What a game of football. I'm happy to have picked up 3 points from this fixture. The gap between us and Chelsea is now only 1 point. Yes, they've got a game in hand, but it's still big that we're able to compete with the likes of Chelsea, Man City and all for a top 4 spot. It's actually incredible. We're just 8 points off the league leaders, Liverpool, of course. I doubt we're going to win the Premier League this season, but the Champions League dream is still alive. Look at this, guys. Jamie Vardy continues to go neck and neck with Sadio Mane for the Premier League Golden Boot Award. Mane's got 25 goals so far. Vardy is on 24 and he doesn't look like he's going to stop. I hope Vardy wins the Golden Boot, man. That would be amazing for the series. So it is now time to focus on the FA Cup in this series as Leicester City face Fulham in the round of 16. Should be definitely an interesting fixture against them, and if you look at the big teams left in the competition, we've got Chelsea, we've got Spurs, and we've got Arsenal, and even City. So a lot of competition left in the tournament, but imagine if we can win the FA Cup, our first trophy of the series. I would love that to happen. Hamza Chaudhry does want to play this upcoming game against Fulham, and yes, I'm going to rotate the team and give all the youngsters an opportunity, so Hamza is definitely going to start. Leicester versus Fulham, round of 16 of the FA Cup. We're playing at the King Power Stadium. That should definitely give ourselves an advantage. Iheanacho starts this game. He's already 75 rated now, which is nice to see. Hopefully, he can score again. We've got Harvey Barnes in the lineup. Ayoze Perez starting down the right. Dennis Pride. Hamza Chaudhry getting an opportunity. Benkovic as well. Amati in the team. A different Leicester team, but I'm hoping for a similar result. Let's go out there and knock Fulham out from the FA Cup. Here's Ayoze Perez now on the attack. Ayoze Perez does brilliantly here. Still Ayoze. Releases Hamza Chaudhry. Oh, the interception from Jack, or the tackle actually, was pretty good. And well, still 0-0. Daniel Amati sees Hamza Chaudhry. Now it is Iheanacho. Iheanacho turns his man. Still Iheanacho. Could be a goal for Leicester, but that's a great save there from the Fulham keeper. But good to see Iheanacho already having an impact on this game. Another corner for Leicester. It's Dennis Pride to whip it in. It's Iheanacho with the header and it's in. Is it Iheanacho? I'm not too sure about that. Number 18. No, it's Daniel Amati maybe. I think it is Daniel Amati with the header. And Leicester City make it 1-0 against Fulham. It's a great way to take the early lead from a corner. We normally don't score from set pieces, but this time we did. What an assist from Dennis Pride. But have a look at that for a header from our right back, Daniel Amati. Very, very good. No chance for the goalkeeper. 1-0 Leicester City. Hamza Chaudhry looks for Dennis Pride. Brilliant. And now it's Ayoze Perez on the charge. Still Ayoze could cross it in. Does exactly that. The header is brilliant. And it's 2-0 Leicester City. What an attacking play that was. The cross was perfect as well from Ayoze Perez, and Dennis Pride with a brilliant header. I didn't associate him with scoring good headers for us, but well, he's done it. Leicester City now lead 2-0 against Fulham. And it does look like we're going to be moving on to the next round of the FA Cup. Dennis Pride sees Harvey Barnes, and what a pass that is from Dennis Pride, who's had a brilliant game so far, but well, fair play. That was a great clearance from the Fulham player. But Dennis Pride, man, he scored once, assisted once in this game. He's having a brilliant performance, which is nice to see. Anthony Knockaert as Fulham aren't giving up. This could be a good chance, but Benkovic with a classy touch there to give the ball to Schmeichel. Still 2-1 Leicester. It's been a bit of a weird game where we really haven't created that many chances, but ultimately we're leading 2-0, so I'm pretty happy. But we might have a chance here to do something. Ayoze Perez squares this one in, but Fulham do get it away. And that's that for this one against Fulham. Not many chances in this game, but we took our opportunities, and that's why we beat Fulham 2-0. Clean sheet as well. Good performance. And with that, we are through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Take a look at this. Just received a message from Hamza Chaudhry. He's happy with all the game time we've been getting. I really appreciate you listening to me and letting me get out there to play while I'm in form. I'm just gonna say keep it up. He's one for the future for us, definitely. So we've drawn Burnley in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. I guess we're favourites to make it to that semi-finals. I'm excited for that. Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Huddersfield, Wolves, Spurs. Some interesting games in the other quarterfinal matchups. So I'm hoping we can make it to the semi-finals. Winning the FA Cup would be stunning this season. We've got a lot of football in the next episode as well. Premier League games against Watford, Aston Villa and Brighton. FA Cup action against Burnley as well. And we'll be pushing towards the month of March. So a lot of action coming up in the next episode of the Leicester Career Mode. Take a quick look at our season objectives, and we're so close to completing the Vardy Party Challenge. One more goal from Jamie Vardy in the Prem and we're done with that. Also, we've completed one of our first objectives this season in the Giant Killers Challenge. We've beaten 5 teams in the top 6, which is amazing. We made a bit of progress with the midfield domination challenge as well. So all in all, things are going fantastic with our season goals. So before we wrap up today's episode, it is time for you guys to make your vote count. It is the Player of the Episode award voting time. A couple of nominees once again. First one being Samuel Chukwueze. This episode he was brilliant. Normally his finishing costs us a lot, but this episode he managed to fix that. His finishing was on point. He assisted a few goals as well. Can't really complain, and that is why he's been nominated for the Player of the Episode award. Your second nominee is going to be Dennis Bright, who put in a fantastic performance for us in the FA Cup against Fulham. A goal and an assist, and could have had a lot more in that game as well. So those two are your nominees, Chukwueze or Dennis Bright. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that is that for another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. Really hope you guys are enjoying this one. Next episode, we're going to be making more progress in the Prem and the FA Cup, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. If you guys did enjoy today's video, a like would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.